Well, 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 look who's playing Royal Messenger these days. That's right, Royal Watchers. Princess has been moonlighting as the King's personal DHL service, and we are absolutely living for it. Welcome back to Royal Daily Coffee, where we spill the royal tea hotter than the Queen's afternoon brew. Today, we're diving into the Princess Royal's latest adventure, delivering Brother Charles's heartfelt words to what he calls his most loyal followers in Guernsey. Move over Royal Mail. There's a new delivery service in town. Princess Anne, 74 and fabulous as ever, touched down in Guernsey with husband Sir Timothy Laurence in tow, because even royal messengers need a dashing sidekick. The dynamic duo arrived for the 80th anniversary of Guernsey's liberation, marking 8 decades since the island said Auf Wiedersehen to German occupation. Now, Charles couldn't make it himself, presumably because someone has to stay home and practice signing Charles R with just the right flourish, but he was about to let this milestone pass without some royal recognition. Enter Sister Anne, the monarchy's most reliable pinch hitter, standing at St. Peter's Port with the sea breeze perfectly styling her signature no-nonsense hairdo, and delivered Charles's message with all the warm efficiency we've come to expect from Britain's hardest-working royal. And what a message it was. To my most loyal people in the island of Guernsey, I send my warmest greetings. Charles began, immediately earning points for remembering exactly which Channel Island he was addressing. Geography can be tricky when you got territory scattered about like royal memorabilia in a gift shop. The king went on to mention how the celebrations would focus on the ever-decreasing number of survivors who lived through the occupation, a poignant reminder that some of these first-hand witnesses were evacuated to UK, some remained under occupation, and others were forcibly deported to Europe. It's like the world's most terrible game of musical chairs, but with actual historical consequences. Charles also dropped in a classic royal move, the subtle holiday brag, mentioning his all-too-brief visit with Queen Camilla last summer. We get it, Charles. Island hopping is tough when you've got a kingdom to run. Some of us can barely manage a weekend getaway without our houseplants dying. But the real heart-melter came when Charles reaffirmed the close ties that have existed for so long between the crown and the people of the bailiwick. Translation: we go way back, Guernsey. Remember when William the Conqueror made this arrangement in 1066? Good times. He wrapped it all up with thoughts and prayers of their future happiness and prosperity of your beloved island. Signed with that famous Charles, that probably took 3 royal fountain pens to perfect. Now, let's appreciate Princess Anne for a hot minute. At 74, when many of us will be considering whether afternoon naps should become a constitutional right, she's jetting off to deliver royal messages like it's just another Tuesday. This woman doesn't just work hard. She works smart, efficient, and without a hair out of place. Royal observers note how often and steps in for her brother these days. She's basically the royal family Swiss Army knife. Useful in any situation and surprisingly compact when folded into a helicopter seat. But let's not forget why this anniversary matters so much. Between 1940 and 1945, the Channel Islands were the only British territories under Nazi occupation. That's 5 long years of enduring enemy rule, while being tantalizingly close to the British mainland. Imagine seeing your homeland across the water, but not being able to return. It's like watching someone eat the last biscuit through a window. On May 9th, 1945, German forces formally surrendered in Guernsey, finally ending their occupation. Now, 80 years later, the dwindling number of survivors makes these commemorations more precious with each passing year. Every first-hand account is a treasure trove of history that deserves preservation. Anne's presence at these events isn't just about reading a message. It's about embodying the continuity of the Crown's relationship with these islands. It's saying, we remember what happened here, we honor your experience, and we're still connected after all these centuries. All delivered with Anne's signature no-nonsense efficiency, of course. So there you have it. Princess and channeling her inner royal courier, while Guernsey celebrates 8 decades of freedom. The Crown Channel Islands love affair continues, proving some relationships really do get better with age, unlike my attempts at making scones, which remain tragically inconsistent. If you've enjoyed this royal brew, don't forget to hit that subscribe button faster than Princess and can deliver a royal message. Leave a comment telling us which royal you want delivering your important mail, and ring that notification bell to stay updated on all things Windsor. This is Royal Daily Coffee, where we take our royals seriously, but not too seriously. Until next time, keep calm and royal on,